If you're over 60, you've probably heard people say that sleeping with your dog is comforting, calming, and good for emotional well-being. For many older adults, a dog in the bed feels like protection, warmth, and companionship, especially at night. But physicians who specialize in senior health see a different side of this habit. The closer a pet sleeps to your body, the more your aging immune system, skin, lungs, and sleep cycles are exposed to risks that are invisible until a small problem becomes a serious one. This isn't about fear or exaggeration. Dogs bring joy. They reduce loneliness. They are family. But past 60, the body changes in ways that make certain exposures more dangerous than they ever were in your younger years. Doctors are not saying pets should be banished from the bedroom. They are saying one thing: don't automatically assume that co-sleeping is harmless, because what happens during the night can affect your health long after the morning comes. Here are the 6 reasons senior care physicians caution older adults about letting dogs sleep in the same bed, and what to do instead to stay both close and safe. Risk number 6, hidden bacteria from licking, coughing, and contact with skin. Many seniors assume infections are only a risk after a bite, but the real concern is saliva and normal bacteria spreading during sleep. One of the most common organisms carried by dogs is Pastorella multocida. In healthy young adults, it might cause nothing more than irritation. But in older adults, especially those with diabetes, heart disease, or reduced immunity, it can lead to serious bloodstream infections, dangerous pneumonia, meningitis, heart valve infections. Doctors see this most often in seniors who have minor wounds, dry cracked skin, or skin care patches in the exact areas a dog might lick at night. Even small scratches can become gateways for bacteria the body once handled easily. The safe approach if you share close nighttime contact: keep any skin wounds fully covered. Avoid letting the dog's mouth near legs, arms, or the face. Talk to your doctor if you ever notice redness or warmth after contact. This risk brings us to something closely related. Risk number 5. Resistant germs that travel both ways. Hospitals have documented cases where seniors and their pets carry the same strain of MRSA, a resistant staph bacterium that is hard to treat. It can spread through bedding, skin contact, shared pillows, normal grooming and licking. For a younger person, a skin infection might be mild. Past 60, skin is thinner, blood vessels are more fragile, and healing is slower. A tiny lesion can turn into a hospital stay. Doctors also warn that pets recovering from antibiotics can carry different bacteria than usual, making transmission more serious when it happens. The safest step is not separation, it's protection. Wash hands after close contact. Keep bedding clean. Avoid sharing pillows. Have any persistent skin irritation checked early. Risk number 4. Parasites and insects that thrive in the bed. Dogs don't just bring themselves to bed. They bring everything living on the dog. Fleas, mites, and parasite eggs naturally fall off into soft bedding where warmth and darkness help them multiply. Older adults are more likely to experience severe reactions because the immune system becomes less precise with age. Parasites linked to dogs, especially Toxocara roundworms and hookworms, can cause organ inflammation, lung symptoms, and eye problems. Transmission doesn't require dirt. It only requires contact, and exactly the kind that happens during sleep. A quick prevention checklist. Monthly flea tick protection, not sporadically. Avoid letting a dog with diarrhea or unknown health status in the bed. Wash pet bedding and your bedding frequently at high temperature. If a dog scratches a lot at night, that is a sign to reset boundaries until the cause is treated. Risk number 3. Invisible allergens that trigger breathing issues. Even if a dog is clean and well-groomed, they constantly release dander. Tiny skin particles that remain airborne for hours and settle deep into lungs. In seniors with asthma, COPD, chronic cough, or undiagnosed breathing issues, this can mean nighttime wheezing, chest tightness, disrupted oxygen balance, reduced sleep depth. Doctors also point out something many seniors don't notice. If you wake up with a clogged nose, sore throat, or increased coughing, the dog in the bed may be part of that pattern. If you enjoy having your dog nearby, keep the dog in the room but not in the bed. Use a HEPA filter in the bedroom. Groom outdoors instead of indoors. Wash hands before going to sleep. You can stay close without exposing your lungs to unnecessary stress. Risk number 2. Sleep fragmentation caused by the dog's movements. Dogs move far more during the night than we think. Even small shifts, scratching, or jumping on and off the bed can fully wake your body's alert system without you remembering it. In research, where both humans and dogs wore sleep sensors, dog movement increased the likelihood of the human waking into an active state, especially when the dog moved first. And those micro-awakenings can last 20 to 30 seconds or more. Why this matters? More past 60. Deep sleep is harder to achieve. Memory relies on uninterrupted slow-wave sleep. Fragmented sleep increases fall risk, blood pressure swings, and daytime fatigue. Even if you feel like you slept all night, subtle disturbances can drain your energy and clarity the next day. Better sleep protects cognition and independence. That doesn't require saying goodbye to your dog at night, but giving them their own comfortable bed can protect your brain from silent nightly interruptions. Risk number 1. Age-related vulnerability that turns small issues into big ones. The biggest reason doctors are careful with seniors isn't that dogs are dangerous. It's that older bodies respond differently. Slower healing, weaker infection defense, thinner skin that tears easily, higher consequences from a single fall or hospital visit. A small scratch can become an ulcer. A short infection can become a week in hospital. A disturbed night can turn into balance issues the next morning. What feels harmless in your 50s can quietly become a risk in your 70s without anything about your dog changing. That is why geriatric experts always return to the same principle. If a habit doesn't support your independence, it deserves a second look. Dogs reduce loneliness. They give purpose and comfort. They are loyal companions who make life richer, especially later in life. So the solution isn't distance, it's smarter closeness. Smart ways to stay close and safe. Dog sleeps in your bedroom, but in their own bed. Keep all wounds covered and inspected. Daily hand hygiene after evening petting. Monthly parasite and flea prevention. Wash bedding frequently. Talk to your doctor if you have breathing issues, allergies, or slower wound healing. You can still enjoy warmth, security, routine, and the bond that matters without exposing your body to silent nighttime risks. Good medicine in later life isn't about losing what you love. It's about keeping what you love in a way that protects you. Your dog is part of your life story. Let the bed be a place that keeps both of you healthy, rested, and ready for the day ahead. Comfort, safety, independence. Those are the priorities. And with small adjustments, you can have them all.